Hey,
It's travel day.
yay! This is the day we've been waiting for.
Yeah, waiting to get on the road for a month.
So after all the work being done on Grace, time to head out. Look out, Columbus, Texas. Here we come.
Fingers crossed. We get there in one piece. Well, we made it to Columbus, Texas. Truck ran good. We have one little hiccup, I guess.
Yeah.
And I thought it was the turbo maybe going, because it was sounding like a squeaky belt. But it looks as if we had a bolt break off when they were fixing it.
And we knew that. He told us that they had broken a bolt,
Yeah.
and that they were going to have to tap it and replace it.
Yeah. Well, the tapping started, but the replacing didn't happen. So now there's a broken bolt in there. And you can see where it's got a hole started in where they started to drill it. And Lulu is on about lap 10.
Around the kitchen island.
So I called him, and he said go ahead and find some place that can fix it and send him the bill. So,
Yeah, because it's making a whining noise and Grace has no power.
not a whining, a chirping.
A chirping.
You know, for those of you who drive a semi or has turbo, you can hear it wind out. It makes that winding noise. Well, this one makes the winding noise, but it's got that chirp to it like a belt squeak, you know. I'm not even going to do it because I'm going to look like an idiot. And I ain't that podunk,
That
okay?
never stopped you before.
So, we are going to run it down to...
Taking it to Rush Truck Center. So,
Yeah.
we gotta at least get it in line, and they can get to it in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're here for a couple of weeks.
Get it in and get it out.
Yep.
It shouldn't take that long. If they have to torch it out, that's going to be the scary part. But
Yeah. So hopefully it'll be a fairly simple process. We're going to ask them to stay in contact with the other mechanic and go from there.
And we're still killing hornets.
I don't know if we told them. We'll have to tell you that story when we get back.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we?
I guess we're gone.
Well, today, while we wait for Grace to get finished up, we're on our way to Brenham, Texas, to a steakhouse to meet Bubba's sister and her husband for lunch. The place looks neat. It has an old 1880s bar. So, go check it out. Have some good food, good company.
I'm driving, so I'm focused.
You all know how he gets when he's driving, and we want him to focus. So.
You're darn right you want me to focus while I'm driving.
Especially in this little clown car.
Yeah.
Brenham is a town of about 15,000 people that sits midway between Houston and Austin. This area is rich in Texas history, and the Texas Declaration of Independence was signed just 18 miles away from here, making this area known as the birthplace of Texas. That was pretty good.
1886. Sorry.
Neat little place. I mean, you can tell the building's been here a long time, and the bar inside's beautiful. And
Used to be a brothel.
The food.
At least that's what I'm saying.
That's his story. Don't believe it. He was looking for boobs on statues not too long ago, so I wouldn't believe him too much.
You're funny.
But no, that was good. He had a burger. I had the pulled pork. The food was. And I understand we're going to go in search of ice cream now.
Bye.
Brenham is the home of Bluebell ice cream. Founded in 1907 as the Brenham Creamery Company, they changed their name in 1930 to the Bluebell Creameries in honor of the native Texas bluebell flower.
When I first saw her, a black cat crossed my trail.
Look at that long spoon right there. That's a good one.
One look at her, she's so fine. I know I'm going to make her mine. She's just my kind, can't get her off my mind. She's my kind of woman, I need a soul. Yeah, my kind of woman, I can't let her go. 5 feet of dynamite will keep me dancing.
Where's Craig? Has he got one? Whoa!
So the boys have found a cigar and whiskey place.
We're feeling very
Distinguished?
Distinguished at this moment.
I can still do them, but then it's going to be a little bit off.
How's that?
So, sir, how was the day today?
Well, we had a good visit with my sister in Brenham, Texas.
We did. Nice little town, great company.
Take 3. I kept saying Brandon or something. I don't know. Maybe I had Let's Go Brandon on my mind. I don't know what I had.
Oh, it's a neat little town. If you're in Central Texas, definitely worth taking the visit and stopping there. And one of the things they have, it's kind of interesting, is it's a town that's full of street art. All the buildings have, or a lot of the buildings have murals on them, and a lot of the Central Texas towns have that. And it's something I think you'd associate more with a city like New York or LA or Philadelphia or someplace in Europe. And so I don't know if it's because of their European history or what, but they have these wall murals all through town, and you can stop in at the visitor center and get a map and do like a self-guided tour. We have Lulu playing guard dog over here. And so yeah, kind of a neat place to visit. Well, the truck place just called.
Yep.
It was, about 4 o'clock Tuesday we took it in, and it's noon Friday today, so wasn't in there too long. Said it's all done. We're hoping that the mechanic up in Arkansas holds up his end of the bargain and pays for it. We'll find out when we get there.
We will find out.
Otherwise, we're out of pocket about $2,400.
$2,400 to pull the manifold off, retap, and I guess, I don't know. I'll find out exactly what they did.
Yeah, I think they were going to have to pull the whole turbo off to get to it.
Well, they had to. I mean, the
So-
turbo's hooked to the manifold anyway, so.
I know that's a big job. So we're going to go find out what they did exactly and pick her up and see how she runs. Fingers crossed that this is the last time she'll have to be in the shop for a while.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
it'd be good to have her back.
We, you know. So we told you earlier that we had to go and take the truck to Rush Peterbilt to get a bolt extracted out of the manifold, or out of the head that attaches the manifold. Well, we got it back, all in one piece. Runs pretty good now.
Yeah. Couldn't get a hold of the mechanic in Arkansas before we picked it up, and we didn't want to just leave the truck sitting there. So as of right now, we're out of pocket the $2,500 they charged us to fix it.
Yeah.
And we are hoping that when we get our mail forwarded to us, that there will be a check for us, because he is supposed to be sending us a reimbursement check.
But you know how mail gets lost.
Yeah, so we'll keep you updated on that.
Yeah. Let's talk wasps.
We promised we'd come back and tell you about the wasps.
We got a wasp nest somewhere in the house. We can't find it. We've been killing wasps for the last month.
Or longer.
Mm-hmm.
And
Along with ladybugs.
yeah, these stinking Asian beetles. We picked them up in Arkansas. And they've been with us ever since. And every time we move the rig, we open the slides and we have a bunch of pissed off insects in the house.
Yeah. They don't bother us when we sleep, but
I've been taking the little hand vacuum and going around and vacuuming them up, and I think the most we took out of the house at one time, it was out of the bedroom right after we moved, was 9 wasps.
mm-hmm.
So
I've gone up into the air conditioning, pulled those apart. I don't know where it's at.
yeah, we don't know if they've gotten into the roof ducting or if they're inside the slide, somewhere between the slide gaskets.
We haven't seen any in the last week,
Yeah,
so hopefully,
we haven't seen any wasps.
yeah.
The beetles are still with us.
No, yeah, like she said, we got the beetles in Arkansas. The forestry releases bazillions, trillions of them, and supposedly they eat the larva of the that wood beetle. Yeah, I think that's the pine beetle, I guess it would be. So they release those Asian ladybugs or whatever they are, and they just come in by the trillions. And I guess they breed like Catholic rabbits. Just non-stop.
Yeah. So, if anybody out there has any suggestions for getting rid of them in an RV, I'd love to hear your recommendations. Because at this point, we're getting ready to just take off for a few hours and bomb the place.
Yep.
So,
Get over here. No!
all right. I guess that'll do it for this week. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.